Python project, license number plate recognition. Scene 1, intro, project overview, text on screen. Welcome to this Python project tutorial, building a project license number plate recognition. Scene 2, requirements and setup, text on screen, requirements, Python 3, X. Scene 3, code overview, text on screen. Let's dive into the code. Show code 1, functions, import CV2, import ptesseract, import imutils, import numpy as np hash path to tesseract executable, updated based on your installation, ptesseract, tesseract underscore cmd equals arch program files, tesseract ocr, tesseract.x, hash adjust as necessary. Hash function to preprocess the image def preprocess underscore image underscore path, hash. Load image using OpenCV image equals CV2, imred, image underscore path, hash. Resize image to a manageable size image equals imutils, resize image, width equals 500, hash. Convert the image to grayscale gray equals CV2, CVT color, image, CV2, COLORBGR2 gray, hash. Apply Gaussian blur to reduce noise and improve edge detection. Blurred equals CV2, Gaussian blur, gray, 550, hash. Use Canny edge detection. Edge equals CV2, Canny, blurred, 30, 200, return image, edged hash function to detect the license plate in the image def detect underscore license underscore plate, image, edged, hash. Find contours in the edge map. Contours, underscore equals CV2, find contours, edged, copy, CV2, RETREXTERNAL, CV2, CHAINAPPROXSIMPLE, hash. Sort contours based on area, in descending order. Contours equals sorted, contours, key equals CV2, contour area, reverse equals true, 10, license underscore plate underscore contour equals none. Hash loop over the contours for contour in contours. Hash approximate the contour by a polygon, 4 vertices, epsilon equals 0.04 asterisk CV2, arc length, contour, true, approx equals CV2. Approx poly dp, contour, epsilon, true, hash. If the contour has 4 vertices, it's likely a license plate. If len, approx, equals 4, license underscore plate underscore contour equals approx break hash. If a license plate is found, extract it from the image. If license underscore plate underscore contour is not none, hash create a mask and extract the license plate region. Mask equals np, zeros underscore like, image, CV2, draw contours, mask, license underscore plate underscore contour, 1, 255, 255, 255, 1, license underscore plate underscore image equals CV2, bitwise underscore n, image, mask, return license underscore plate underscore image, license underscore plate underscore contour else, return none. Hash function to extract text using tesseract ocr def extract underscore license underscore plate underscore text, license underscore plate underscore image, hash. Convert the license plate region to grayscale gray underscore plate equals CV2, CVT color, license underscore plate underscore image, CV2, COLORBGR2 gray, hash. Apply thresholding to get a clean image for OCR. Underscore, thresh equals CV2, threshold, gray underscore plate, 0, 255, CV2, THRESHBINARY plus CV2, THRESHOTSU, hash. Use tesseract to extract text equals ptesseract, image underscore to underscore string, thresh, config equals PSM8, return text, strip, hash. Main function def main, image underscore path, hash. Preprocess the image, edged equals preprocess underscore image underscore path, hash. Detect the licensed plate license underscore plate underscore image, license underscore plate underscore contour equals detect underscore license underscore plate, image, edged. If license underscore plate underscore image is not none, hash display the extracted license plate region CV2. I am show, license plate, license underscore plate underscore image, hash. Extract text from the license plate. License underscore plate underscore text equals extract underscore license underscore plate underscore text, license underscore plate underscore image, if license underscore plate underscore text, print F, license plate detected, license underscore plate underscore text, else, print, license plate text could not be extracted, else, print, no license plate detected in the image, hash. Wait until a key is pressed and then close all windows CV2. Wait key, 0, CV2. Destroy all windows, hash. Run the program with an image of a license plate if underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals underscore underscore main underscore underscore image underscore path equals vehicle.jpg, hash replace with the path to your image file main, image underscore path, scene 5, source code conclusion, text on screen, source code complete. Show full code, text on screen, download the full source code from, link, scene 6, outro and call to action, text on screen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Python tutorials.